What's up, everyone? Atheris here with Batman's head. Actually, that kind of sounds like I murdered Batman. I'm here with his life-size bust by Sideshow, sculpted by Andy B. This came out a couple years ago, but it is honestly the coolest life-size Batman bust I have ever seen. Honestly, when this thing came out for pre-order, I was adding to cart that day. This thing is that cool. If you guys are, Batman nuts or Batman fanatics, and you don't have this in your life, you need to get on that shit because, this is too cool to pass up. And I'm not sure if it's still available or not. I think it's waitlisted or sold out. I'm not sure. I'll put the link below. You guys can check it out. But I think this was the first installment to Sideshow's DC life-size bust line. Did a great job. I love the sculpt on this thing. It's huge too, by the way. This thing to the top of his ears, I think, is like 30 inches. And it's very wide as well across his shoulders. I love the way they did his cape kind of hanging off his shoulders and pointing up. It looks really stoic, So great job there. Paint job is really well done too. I know when this first came out, Sideshow had an issue with the first batch, actually. I believe there was moisture issues with the first batch. People were getting them in hand with like peeling paint and bubbling paint and stuff like that. Mine didn't come with any issues, but I know Sideshow corrected that pretty quick with a second batch. Overall, though, this thing is just too cool. I'm actually kind of making this a double feature, guys. I got my half scale, 1/2 scale custom Batman here. They kind of look the same, so I figured I might as well throw them in the same video. Faces kind of look similar, kind of the same symbol on the chest. Anyway, back to the bust. So this came out a couple years ago. As I said, it was limited to 1,500, I believe. So it was pretty limited. They did a Joker bust just recently. They showed last year at San Diego Comic-Con to go along with this, which I did like. I loved everything about that bust. But I canceled that order, and the reason being, as most of you know, is that bust was shown and advertised to have acrylic eyes, which was shown at San Diego Comic-Con for that Joker bust. And then come pre-order, after I pre-ordered it, I find out that they're not using the acrylic eyes anymore, and they took that out, and they, didn't really tell anyone. It was kind of just, somebody asked on the forums, and then it was said that they're not using the acrylic eyes. So that kind of ticked me off because I love acrylic eyes. That's one of the biggest reasons I ordered that Joker bust, was because of the acrylic eyes. And when they took that away, it didn't make me happy at all. So I ended up canceling my order. Until further notice, anyway. We'll see how it comes out. Sideshow is insisting that the eyes are going to come out looking just as they did at San Diego Comic-Con, even though they're using decals now, apparently. So I love the Joker sculpt. They did a really good job with it, and I'd love to pair him with Batman here. I was really wanting those acrylic eyes, because I got a few busts in my collection with acrylic eyes, and honestly, you can't beat the realism that acrylic brings. But anyway, we'll see how it turns out. My decision on whether I add it to the collection or not is still pending. We'll see how it goes. As for this bust, though, this thing is just awesome. Blew me away right out of the gate. The base, I love the base on this thing. It looks like real stone. It reaches up really high into the back there. That's cool. Texture feels like real stone as well. Everything about this is just done so well. I'm not even really that big a Batman nut, to be honest, but when I saw this, I had to get it in here. And plus I already kind of had this guy, so I figured I might as well put it in. And actually, from what I understand, Sideshow's working on a legendary scale Batman. So that should be shown this year at San Diego Comic-Con, hopefully, and maybe we'll get that into the collection as well. Really looking forward to seeing how that turns out. But there you have it, guys. Sideshow's life-size Batman bust. If you don't have this yet, get on it, because you're going to regret it. It's just too cool to pass up, as I said. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Later.